Hello guys, it is Shivam here. Today I am thrilled to introduce you to something that's going to change the way we connect, chat, and share our thoughts. Get ready to dive into the world of our chat app series where I will teach you how to make the complete app from scratch, including the front end and back end of the app. So, let me show you how our chat app will look alike so you will get the basic idea of what are the things we are going to add on it. So, here come our first page. It is signing page from where user can enter the mail and password and can log in the app. Now, if you don't have the account, go down and click on the sign up now and you will move to the sign up page where you can add the name, email and password. After clicking on the sign up button, you will sign up into the app. This whole authentication will work from Firebase and you will get to know how to add the authentication in the Flutter app by using Firebase. After creating the account, you will land to the home page where at the top you can search the user with their username and can have the chat on the home page. You can see all the users with the previous chat and with the time they have sent you the text. After clicking on any of the chat, you will land on the chat page where you will find a real-time chat option to have the chat with the user according to your choice. So this was the awesome idea of how we will add the real-time chat app in our project bucket list. So let's start with the complete chat app series from the scratch where we will work on the front end and back end of the app. And please do not forget to subscribe my channel and hit the bell notification so you can get the frequent notification whenever we upload the new part of this awesome chat app series. So let's move and create the signing page first. So I'm creating the folder named pages here. Now inside the pages folder, I am creating the new file named signing.dart. Now inside the signing.dart file, I will create a stateful widget named sign in. One more thing, I want to tell you that whenever you want to use set state, then you have to always use a stateful widget. You can't use a set state inside the stateless widget. Now let's move to the main.dart file and give a debug so check mode banner to false. The reason for doing it false because when you run the app, you see a red ribbon type structure at the top. To remove that, you have to make it to false. Now I am running the app in without a debug mode because I want to show you update after writing each line of code here. So let me launch the app. Now I am using a scaffold widget, body, container, child, column. As you can see here, some blue lines are appearing below the widget. To remove these blue lines, in my case, I am using two lines of code in analysis options.yml file and paste that two lines below the rules. As you can see here, after using the two lines of code here, the blue lines below a widget disappears. Sorry, I need a stack widget here. So I am removing the column and writing the stack here. The reason for using a stack here because as you seen, I have to overlap a two container over the container. So whenever you want to overlap the two widgets over the another, then you have to always use a stack widget here. So app has launched successfully as you can see here, but let's move to the main.dart file and we need to call a signing page here. So I'm writing signing here and hot reload. Now we'll create a container here and give a height media query dot of context dot size dot height divide by 3.5. The reason for using media query is that it makes the app highly responsive. But if you give fixed height or width to the container and check your app in multiple devices, then you can face the overflow error because every device has its on screen size. So I'm writing decoration, box decoration, and I will give a linear gradient color here. So I'm using a colors and I will give you a custom color as you can see here, and one more color because the using for linear gradient color is because I want to mix two colors here. So as you can see here, we have got a container and we have mixed two color here. But I want to begin the two colors from the top left and end at bottom right. I want to also tell you the reason for using a begin and end here. Basically, as you can see here in colors, I have provided a two color here. So if you use a begin, then it will begin a first color from the top left position and end the second color in the bottom right position. So as you saw on the UI that we need a curve container here. So I will use a border radius dot vertical. I want to make container curve from the bottom, so I'm using a bottom radius elliptical. I want a x to cover the full size, full width of the screen, so I'm giving media query dot of context dot size dot width, and in y axis I need some curve, so I'm using 105.0, which means that will make a curve according to me. I am fixing a height here. I am doing it 4.0. So now it is perfect. Now let's move to the column children and we'll provide the text over this container. So I'll write sign in and provide a style to this text. So use a text style color colors dot white font size 20.0 and font weight dot bold. I will make it to center. Now I will give some padding, so I'm wrap it with the padding which it now. Now I will use edge inset dot only top 20.0. This means that it will give a padding from the top to the column widget. Fixing some font size. Now I'll copy this text again and paste it here. Into that I will write login to your account. I'll give a font size 20.0 and make a font weight W500 and change some font size 18, and I will give a custom color here as you can see on the screen. Now I will write a container here and want to provide a container over this curved container. That's why I have used a stack widget here. So now you get a clarity why I have used a stack here. Now I will give height media query dot of context dot size dot height divide by 2 and width media query dot of context dot size dot width. Box decoration colors dot white, and we'll give a border radius. Basically, border radius make your container round according to your preference. We'll give some margin here. Edge inset dot symmetric vertical 20.0. So it is done. Now we'll wrap the container with a material widget. Basically, material widget makes your container in very highlighted form. So let's give a border radius to a material widget, and we'll wrap the material widget with a container because we want to provide a margin over the material widget here. So as you can see, we have got a perfect container here. Now over the container, I will write a child, column, children, and will provide a two text field name, email and password here. So container child will write text field so the user can write a text using a text field widget. So now decoration, box decoration, border dot all with color black 38. Decoration, input decoration, border, input border dot none. Basically, I've used input border dot none because whenever you run a text field, you always find some line in that text field. To remove that line, you can use border input border dot none here. We'll provide some padding, vertical and horizontal. We'll also provide some border radius to a container, circular 10. As you can see on the container, when you write something, I want to give a padding on the left side of the container so it looks more good, and it will be easy for the user to see what have user entered on this text field. So I will give a padding on the left side of the container. So I will use padding edge inset dot only left 10.0. So as you can see here, after giving the padding on the left side, it looks really more clear and easy for user to type in. Now I will write a text here, and in this text I will write email so that user can get a hint that they have to type email on this text field. We'll give a color, colors dot black, font size 18.0, font weight dot w500. So as you can see here, the email has come on the center, but I want to bring on the left side. So I will use cross axis alignment dot start. Basically, when you provide this command on the column widget, then it shifts the all the widgets to the start position, basically in the cross axis of a column widget. Here I want to give some icon of email so it looks more attractive, and it will give a hint to the user to enter email on this field. So I will write prefix icon. Basically, if you want to provide the icon in the start position of the text field, I mean on the left side of the text field, then you have to use a prefix icon. But if you want to provide the icon on the right side, I mean on the end position, then you have to use a suffix icon. inside the text field widget. So I will write prefix icons.mail outline. Now I will copy the same color and give it to the icon here. Yeah, it's look more attractive now. So I'll copy this text and text field here and I will paste it here because I need user to enter a password here. So I will write password, also change the icon to password. So icons.password in text field, in password text field, I want that whenever the user types the password, then it doesn't appear on the text form. It should be appear in the dotted form. This is how usually password works in all the apps. So in the text field, you need to use auth secure text to true. Basically, making the auth secure text to true, you are securing the text by showing the text in the dotted form. So here it is done. Now I'm writing the text here and as you can see the text are appearing in the dotted form. Now I will give a size box height 20.0. I provided the height above the container to look it more clear and attractive. Now I have provided text name forgot password. If the user has forgot the password, then they will click on the forgot password text and move to the forgot password screen where they can change their password. Now I will write a text name forgot password here and wrap with a container. I want to show the forgot password in the right side. So I will use a container and give alignment dot bottom right, which makes a forget password on the right side of the screen. Now I'll give a size box height 10.0 and fix some size. Now I will make a custom button name sign in here. So I'll use a container text name sign in, give some style to a text widget here. Now I'll give a decoration, box decoration, and we'll give a custom color, give a padding, edge inset dot all to 10. Now I'll provide a size box name 40.0 and will give a space according to the your convenience. I am giving a width here and wrapping with the text again on center to make it to the center of the container. Now we'll wrap it with the material widget and give elevation 5.0 to look it more attractive. Wrapping with the container again and giving the width to this container and wrapping with a center widget to make a material widget again on the center. So it is done. Now we'll also provide a border radius to the material widget. Now you must be thinking why I don't use a elevated button here. You can use the elevated button here. There is no problem in that, but usually I need to create a customized button. So I usually use a container to make a customized button according to my choice, because using a container will allow me to give a width, color, border radius and many more things according to my choice, which help me to make a customized button more easily rather than using a elevated button here. Basically, as you can see, if I use a single text here and write don't have an account, sign up now. So I can't provide a two color in a single text using a text widget. I want to provide don't have an account in black color and sign up now in different color. But I can't do that using a one single text widget. So I will use a row here. In row, I will pass don't have an account in single black color and another text name sign up now in different color, which makes the sign up now in the highlighted form, and whenever user click on the sign up now text, then they move to the sign up page. One more thing I want to tell you that you can use a rich text here. Basically, in rich text, you can use a two text together and can manage their color and gesture detector together. In this text, you can provide two different color and take a two different action on the two different text widget. But in my case, rather than using the rich text, I use a row here to make it more simple for the beginners who are watching this tutorial. Now I'll use main axis alignment dot center to center the row. We'll give some more space. So it is done. Now user can write email and password here. Now we'll create a new page name signup.dart and we'll use a same stateful widget here and name the stateful widget sign up. So as you seen on the UI that I've shown on the starting of the video, sign up page looks similar to the signing page. So I will copy the code of the signing page from here and make some changes and add text field name here. And we'll also remove a forgot password because we don't need a forgot password in the sign up page. So I'll copy the complete code from here and paste it on signup.dart page, and we'll do some customization on this code to make it for sign up page. I will write sign up, login into your account. I will remove that and write a create a new account, as you can see here. We'll copy the text and the text field and paste it here because we want the user to write the name here when they are signing it up and creating a new account. So as you can see here, after adding the third text field, it is showing some overflow error. So we'll increase the size of the container by making it to 1.5. You can customize the height according to your choice. So I'm doing it to 1.7. So it looks better now. Now we'll remove the forgot password because we don't want in the sign up page. I will use one more text field so that user can confirm the password what they have entered here. So I'm writing confirm password and give a height and will move the text inside the container and move the button outside the container. So we'll paste the container here as you can see here. So we'll fix some height. Now we want to use a complete width of the screen. So I will use width media query dot of context dot size dot width and give a margin so it looks more better and attractive and name it to sign up. So it is done. So this was our first video of real-time chat app series where I have teach you how to create the UI of signing and sign up page. And in coming videos, I will make the UI of the home and chat page and then we will connect the Firebase and add the complete backend to the app. So, if you are loving the chat app series, don't forget to subscribe my channel and hit the bell notification to get notified whenever we upload the next video to this series. Until then, keep coding, keep having fun. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.